Welcome back to the channel everyone, and today we're going to be going over the storyline of one of the most iconic and beloved maps in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. If you're enjoying the storyline series so far, make sure to give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so you won't miss when I upload. But this storyline video will be the map Origins, so let's get into this. Let's go. In Dimension 63 in 1300, Sir Pablo Marinus, who had been transported back in time from the pocket dimension by Victus, began documenting the Great War, including everything he had learned about the Keepers, the Apophegons and Element 115. Regarding Element 115's power, he noted that a site in northern France contained massive deposits of the element. In northern France, a tomb was constructed to honour the fallen soldiers of the Great War. Within it, statues of Primus were constructed to symbolise the hope that if one day a great evil falls upon mankind, they may return. Several centuries later, Dr. Ludwig Maxus and Dr. Edward Richthofen, who would later be known as Primus Richthofen, joined Group 935. In 1914, Primus Richthofen was visited by an old version of himself who handed him 2 blood vials and explained that he would need this blood and when the time came, they would protect him. The older version of Primus Richthofen then left for a rift. In 1916, Group 935 discovered the journal of Sir Pablo Marinus. Using information gathered from the journal, Group 935 began work at dig site in northern France, where they discovered a series of underground tombs. They struggled to gain access of the tomb's main chamber until the entrance unexpectedly opened when the soldiers listened to a recording of La Source Noire. The camp's exposure to Element 115 began soon after. As you can hear in a recorded clip of Richthofen, he says that when they went in the dig site, that all the soldiers became infected.
After we reached the catacombs at the dig site, my men began to get sick. Within a day, they became like the others, living dead.
In 1917, Group 935 experimented with Element 115, dubbed Divinian by Maxus, and successfully created localized energy fields which appeared to function as portals. Maxus noted that objects could pass through them and speculate the rifts may have opened gateways across space and time. After witnessing the corruption of her father by the Dark Aether in the house, Samantha reached out to the Dimension 63 Maxus through the rifts Group 935 had opened. She begged for his help and revealed she was his daughter, as you can hear in the audio clips in the game. Group 935 continued experimented with Element 115 and the rifts. One day an ancient box arrived through one of the portals. The box had the power to manifest weapons from different eras. Maxus feared Element 115 was disrupting the space-time continuum. Following the installation of Element 115 powered generators, reports surfaced of ancient figures emerging from the dig site corresponding with the mysterious deaths of several Group 935 soldiers. Using Element 115, Group 935 later constructed 4 giant robots, including 3 named Freya, Odin and Thor. Primus Richthofen noted that despite Group 935's progress at the dig site, he was troubled by Max's growing obsession with Sir Pablo Marinus' diary. Meanwhile, Primus, Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belensky and Takeo Masaki were dispatched by the respective governments to gather intel and investigate on Group 935's weapon technology and capabilities. By 1918, Maxus had become obsessed with Samantha, who spoke to him constantly. He believed her to be the key to everything and eventually swore to no longer serve Group 935's mission. On June 4th, 1918, Element 115 awakened the undead knights from the Great War, who quickly consumed the camp. Maxus was rendered catatonic by the element, but Primus Richthofen was able to remove his brain before he turned. Primus, Dempsey, Nikolai and Takeo united with Primus Richthofen on the battlefield, but Maxus's brain in a drone and helped free Samantha from her imprisonment in Agartha. Maxus's brain followed her to Agartha. When Maxus's brain arrived in the house in Agartha, Dr. Monty decided to step in and, despite the absence of his soul, recreated a physical manifestation of Maxus's Dimension 63 form. Monty then erased the original timeline's dark ether, corrupting Maxus from existence. After cleansing the remaining corruption from Samantha, Monty united her with the Dimension 63 incarnation of her father and Fluffy. At this point, Monty revealed to Maxus his plan to resolve the paradox by a multiverse and create a new reality, one free of the Apophegons, but it would only work if they enlisted the aid of souls who had lived through and survived the fracturing. Samantha sent Primus to the Ultimus Dimension in 1943, where they formulated a plan to stop Ultimus Richthofen and prevent the events that were about to unfold. And there you go, everyone, that is the storyline of the Origins map. If you enjoy this series, make sure you put a comment down of what you would like me to do next, and make sure to like and subscribe. But for now, goodbye.